Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and pets of all ages, welcome to Purdy Amazing People, live from beautiful Southern California with our host, award-winning blues artist, radio host, and girl about town, Purdy. Today, Brigitte welcomes the incomparable Miss Pat Riggins. Here's Brigitte.
Wow, what an introduction. I feel like I'm on the Johnny Carson show or something. Thanks, Andy. We have a really cool show today. Miss Cat Riggins. I'm so excited to share her music with you guys. She's a phenomenal artist. And you got to hear her stuff. I can't wait. And surprise, I'm not in my studio today because I've been out and about running around errands and various things. So stuck in a bit traffic. And it's so funny because I just heard this the other day. LA is an hour away from LA just because of the traffic. During this time frame, you do not want to get stuck on that 405. If somebody's driving the 405 during this time frame in rush hour traffic, they must really, really love you. So without further ado, I would like to give a big round of applause to Miss Cat Riggins. Woo! The crowd goes wild. Hey, Cat.
Hey, Brigitte. That was awesome.
How are you?
I'm great. How you doing, beautiful?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm so excited to have you on.
Thank you.
We were talking a little bit before you came on. I'm so proud and so just amazed. You've been really out there kicking some booty. I mean, we met in Memphis. We were on a little show together. I can't remember what little club it was. Do you remember what club?
Dang it, no.
Okay, so now I don't feel so bad. But anyway,
No, don't feel bad at all.
I know this pandemic thing has got my brain a little twisted in the years here.
You jobs, I completely understand.
So we were on a show together and Kat was kicking booty back then, but it's been so amazing to really honestly to watch your career just totally take off.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been, it feels like a whirlwind, right? But it's been a long journey of hard work. So I really do appreciate you saying something and acknowledging that because, I've been busting my little butt trying to make some moves and trying to do it in spite of a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
But things are moving into place and I'm so grateful for it. And I always say, no matter how tired I might say I am or whatever the case may be, I really have nothing to complain about because I asked for this.
That's right.
For this. So yeah, I'm exhausted, but I got this. I can take care of all of that. I'm grateful to be exhausted. I'm grateful to have so much to be grateful for.
I love your positive attitude. And, immediately I text you and you responded immediately. And that's told me so much about not just your eagerness, but also, your professionalism. You were just like on the ball. Okay, I want to do it. And you send me your stuff just immediately. And, it takes that kind of grind. All these little tiny, they may seem like little tiny steps, but they keep moving you forward. They keep moving you forward and they keep moving you forward. And so you are also, did we lose her? Your cat.
I don't know where she went.
She disappeared.
Vanished into thin air.
She vanished into thin air. Maybe she'll come back on.
Oh, she'll be back shortly.
Okay, well.
I'm very confident.
I know this is the first time that this has actually happened to us where somebody's vanished.
Yep. I think her connection.
So how's that tiny house coming, Andy?
Well, if it weren't for the gold-plated plywood that they're selling these days, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
Just take the gold plating out of the plywood and lower the price a little bit. That'd be great.
Yeah, that gold-plated plywood, and it takes that liquid gold gas to go pick it up.
Well,
Right?
some of the comments while we wait for Kat to come
Okay,
back.
yeah, tell me. Let's see. This is hey, Willie Robinson. You
Yeah.
know what?
Been there.
Drop by and say hi, and please hit the love button if you know somebody who just loves music. Please, please share. Hi, Jim. Hi, Jim is saying hi to both of us. So
Hi,
let's say hi to
Jim.
Jim. Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Okay, we're glad you made it back.
I don't know what
So
happened there.
that's the first time actually that's happened, but we're thankful that you're back. You're glad. So the journey. When did you first started singing in this genre of blues?
Professionally, I mean, I grew up with all sorts of music around me, constantly playing in my house. Like we woke up to music instead of the alarm, like the bam,
Oh,
bam, bam.
nice.
Yeah, our alarms were, our, little radio alarms were
Mm-hmm.
set to the radio instead of that buzz.
Yeah.
My parents, like my mom would be cooking, cleaning, whatever we were doing, there's music on in the background from all genres. So the first blues voices I heard were in my mom and dad's house, and those are the voices that kind of gave me confidence in my own voice, because I wasn't always confident in my voice because it's not clean and it's not what I was hearing in the 80s on radio, right? But then I heard the voices like Denise LaSalle, Coco Taylor, Tina Turner, Maida Staples, all of those names come through my
Mm-hmm.
mom's speaker, and that's when I really started to believe in that voice in me. So when I was old enough to make crazy decisions and step out on faith and stuff like that, I took a job as a lounge singer in
Oh, okay.
and it was just myself and a piano player. He had a baby grand in the club, and we did jazz and blues standards as a duo.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept a full-time job like the whole time. Um, I was a bartender for 13 years, and when I moved back home, I knew that
Okay. Where's home? Tell people where home is. They might not
so
know where home is.
home is South Florida. I'm
Oh,
born and
okay. I
raised
didn't know.
in
See, I
Miami.
didn't even know where you were. You're everywhere, so I didn't really even know where is home.
Where home is, right? Home is where my heart is. No, but
Yeah.
seriously, I'm born and raised in Miami,
Okay.
and that's where my music career started. But it
Mm-hmm.
didn't get serious until after I moved. I had moved away to New Orleans to run a bar there, and when I moved back home, I knew that I needed to do music full time, because while I was away in New Orleans, I took a gig. It's a long story short that I'm trying to do. I took a
That's all
gig.
right. Take your time.
Okay, well, I took a gig
Take your
singing
time.
top 40 in Southeast Asia and the Middle East. And I did that for a year and a half. When I got back to New Orleans, I knew that it was time to go home and it was time to do music full time.
Mm-hmm.
And the blues is the genre that really embraced my voice and let me know that I could be authentic. Like on stage, I didn't have to play cute or coy. If I was pissed about something, I could be pissed. If I wanted to be sexy, I could be sexy. If I wanted to sing a love song, I could sing a love song. If I wanted to, you know, booty shake, I could booty shake. The blues is a very free movement of music
It
that
is.
people don't realize. And when it called to my voice, I was so happy to answer. And that happened like back in 2000, I want to say 2013-ish, when I first started embracing blues music as the genre that I wanted um, to dedicate my voice to, I guess.
Wow. So that's 2015, you said?
Yeah, like 2000, anywhere
Okay.
from 2013 to
Okay.
2015.
Okay.
I
And so
formed my first band in 2015.
here we are, 2022. I know it's even hard to say that. Hey, Sean. Hey, everybody. Hey, Nin.
Hey, Sean. Hey,
Hey,
bro.
Sean. We all know Sean. Hey, Sean. So now, if you guys don't know Kat, She's on Gulf Coast Records. So she's signed to a label. She's up for a Blues Music Award. In which categories, Kat?
This year, I am in the category of soul blues female.
Okay. So from that point to here, this is where the journey has taken her. So if you're a new artist or an artist, that's been at it for a while, just keep at it. Don't give up.
Absolutely.
Don't ever give up on you. Don't ever give up on you. I mean, it takes all day, all night. And so here's Kat, and she could speak to all of these things that have come to fruition that she's breathed life into by a lot of different factors. So what do you think are some of the factors that helped you to get where you are now?
Well, first and foremost, like you said, you can't ever give up, right? And I just wrote, I have a song coming up on the upcoming record. And one of the lines says, the good things in life are worth working for. So I roll up my sleeves. Like, you cannot be afraid of working for what you feel like you're made for. If you have a calling, especially an artistic calling. So if you are a musician, a songwriter, a painter, if you're a photographer, whatever it is, that artistic gift that was given to you, it's not for you to keep to yourself. And this is what
That's
I firmly believe. I preach, and that these gifts are meant for us to share and to use for healing, right? And to use to shine lights in dark places, to use to tell the truth at all times, right? That's what makes it successful. So these are the factors I feel like, and I don't want to, there's no blueprint, right? To each his own. So for me, what worked for me was not being afraid of that grind, right? But also listening to my body and my spirit when it says, sit down somewhere and take a minute, to take a beat, to rest, to let yourself take a nap. That's not being lazy.
No, because you know what? I've said this before too. That downtime where you rest your body and you restore your soul is equally, if not more important than getting up and the grind, because you need that energy. You need to take care of your mind, body, and spirit constantly.
Exactly.
To be able to put out the best you, or the best gift possible to be able to share, because it's a reciprocal process of give and take, whether you're in the studio or whether you're on stage, or even right now, it's a give and take process.
You better preach, girl. Absolutely. Absolutely. Seriously, that downtime, that rest time, that you time is what fuels that grind. It gives you that momentum that you need, the inspiration. When I'm asleep, or even going into that in between falling asleep and getting to REM, sometimes that's when the best songs start to write themselves. That's when the spirit speaks the loudest to me. So allowing myself to take that time to just be quiet and listen, I feel like that's been, especially these past couple years, that has been my greatest area of growth, which has become one of the factors to help me to get to where I am.
That's beautiful. Yeah, listening to the muse or the music maker in you is really powerful. Really powerful. Yeah. Okay, so you write your own music, right? What is your writing process like? What's that like? I know you spoke just a little bit about it, but okay, say you're creating a new album. What is that like for Kat Riggins? I know what it's like for me, Brigitte Purdy, but I don't know what it's like for you.
Yeah, and everybody's different. Some people sit down and clock in to write. Some people come up with the music first and then the lyrics come later. For me, what works is that I don't treat it like work. I write something every day because I try to be aware and listen to what comes to me. So even if I'm just grabbing my phone and recording, something in the voice memo thing, I'm doing that. Before technology, I had little pieces of paper everywhere, or like my books were like I would have to skip a couple phrases or pages because I started a song and it hasn't finished writing itself yet. So now let me just leave a little space for it to finish itself and start a new one that started itself. So something is written every day. Right now, I have before I just put this last record together, I had at least 3 or 4 albums written in these song journals.
Wow.
Right. So now I have one less because one of them is about to be shared soon.
That's awesome. I saw a post with one of your journals. I thought, oh, that's so cool. That was a great shot. And
Yeah.
I want to piggyback on what you said, because this is a very powerful point. And songwriters out there, or music lovers, you and I are very like-minded in our writing styles, because what you said is it hasn't written itself yet. The song hasn't written itself yet. You said that very quickly, and it's true. I feel like these songs really, they're within not just me, but in the creative realm of the spirit of the world. And I start to write, and before I know it, the song is evolving, and the song is evolving, and the song will dictate to me whether I come up with the lyric first. If it's a funky song, it'll dictate, okay, I feel this song needs this groove, because this is how this story is meant to be told.
Yeah, these songs, they know what they want to be. I say, like, whenever I get some sort of inspiration like that out of nowhere, especially like sometimes I'm, like I said, I'm awakened in the middle of the night. I'm down, I'm comfortable, I'm ready for sleep. I got my white noise on, I'm good to go. And then Spirit says, wait, but I have something to share with you. And I have to get up and record what I learned or whatever, and try to get back to sleep. And in that, because in the beginning I was pissed because I was right there on the cusp of that good dream. But I learned to say thank you for that inspiration, because if you're not grateful for it, it'll stop coming. So
that's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
I listen to that, and my process usually is I write the lyrics and the melody first. Depending on, what it needs to be about. Then I send that track, that recording, to a musician that I trust to help me with the composition. So this time around, it was Mike Zito and my drummer, Timothy Mulberry, who's freaking exceptional. But it has to be someone you trust. It has to be someone who gets you crazy, who understands all the clutter in your head. Because on the recordings, I'm singing out. I don't play instruments, but I'm singing out. I think the bass, like in my head, I'm hearing a bass line that goes boom, 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 boom. Like I'm singing that lick, and I have to trust that person to be able to understand what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
So that's how my process usually goes, but sometimes it differs.
Well, it's a great process because you're nominated for a BMA, and I think it's a great time to play one of your songs, Cry Out. And if you want to say real quickly, what was the inspiration behind that?
Well, Cry Out, the song came after I named the album Cry Out, and the whole record's concept changed because, again, Spirit wanted me to tell a story or tell the truth about the things that are still going on here that need to be rectified. And this song, we released it in 2020, but it was written back in 2019. And the sad truth about that is that it was relevant back then and relevant in 2020. And I always say that my prayer is one day for this song not to be relevant.
Thank you for sharing that. Are we ready, Andy? Woohoo! I love this video too, by the way. It's a great video.
Thank you. I had a lot of help.
It looks like it.
You might recognize a couple people in the video.
Living in a world with no sympathy. It's every man for himself. United we stand is just a jaded fantasy. Unless you got some kind of wealth. Cry out for justice. Cry out for peace. Cry out for the mother down and praying on her knees. Begging for a place to raise her sons without fear. Cry out, mother. Cry out to somebody here. War is a constant reminder. Humanity is driven by greed. Our soldiers, they fight and return to a life where they can't get the help that they need. It's time to cry out for America. Cry out for the vets. Cry out for the old man who ain't been thanked yet for his service and sacrifice so we could live free. Cry out, oh man, cry out to somebody see.
There's Anika Chambers. That's my niece. I can tell that was another fan. Those are my cousins. My little nephew. And Harold. Father Lorraine. My sister.
Compassion is an endangered species. It's time we make some kind of change. Hate will keep spreading just like any disease if we keep doing things just the same. It's time to cry out for equality, cry out for love, cry out for the little boy who hasn't had enough. Shunned and rejected for calling himself queer. Cry out, little boy, cry out to somebody here. Cry to somebody here. Come on, cry out. Don't be afraid to cry out.
Woo! That is so powerful.
Thank you.
That is so powerful.
Thank you. That was I had a lot of help making that one. But in the warehouse it was like emotional. It was heavy. It was a heavy day to do that video. But I'm glad we did it and we shared it.
I'm glad, and you know what? It's there forever to touch people because
Yeah.
it's so powerful. It was something that needed to be said during that time frame when that particular song came out, and it's unfortunately, a statement that's timeless. I wish,
Yeah.
and I pray, for peace.
Exactly. Like one of these days, don't know about in our lifetime, Brigitte, but that song will be completely irrelevant and I will rejoice, even if it
Oh,
is from the
amen. I
spiritual
say
realm.
amen to that.
Yes.
I
I
say
saw Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Thank you.
hi. Is it Kyle Diebler?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Kyle. Hey.
Thank you.
Kyle from Colorado. So tell us what's next on the agenda, because you are a busy lady. I'm even surprised that I caught you home.
I am so happy that I could do this. When you gave me the date and that one worked, I put it in my calendar, like for the whole team to see it in the calendar and not schedule me for anything.
Oh, nice.
So it was blocked. When we booked it, it was booked. Boom. I
love it. I love it.
But we have a lot coming up. we have some things on the schedule as far as performances. The Big Blues Bender is coming up.
Woo!
Yay. Memphis in May.
I'll see you in Memphis. I'll see you in
I see
Memphis.
you in Memphis. I'm so excited. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
excited.
I'm so happy that it's live this year. I get
I
to
know.
see people and hug people. Oh my gosh. Y'all gonna get so tired of me.
I know.
But I just recently finished I rapped vocals on my upcoming record with Gulf Coast Records. And I'm grateful. Gulf Coast Records also kind of joined forces with one of their labels, which is Hillside Global. So it's a conglomerate now.
Cool. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's nice to know.
Yeah, it's a really cool concept that they have going, and I'm excited about it. But the release should be coming out this June. And it is, I don't want to give too much away, but it's, y'all know my MO. I'm gonna tell the truth. Try to do it in a nice way where people will receive it. But there are some truths told. This record is essentially it's me honoring my lineage and my ancestry and my upbringing, and just saying thank you to the way I was brought up and the people who had anything to do with it.
Well, I look forward to listening to it. I look forward to seeing you at the VMAs. We're gonna head out with the next song is Blues is My Business, correct?
Yeah.
But do you have anything else you want to share before we say goodbye? I hate to say goodbye.
I know, I missed you. Okay, so Blues is My Business was from my very first blues release, and most of my releases are mixed with all sorts of whatever subgenres of blues that you can think of. But Blues is My Business was one of the only covers that I've done, and it is originally done by the Queen herself, the late, great Etta James.
Woo!
It's funky and it's fun, and I hope you dig it.
Oh, we are going to dig it. Okay, you all say goodbye to Kat, and it's been great. And you know what? Stay safe. I love you all. I hope to see you down the road. And I know I'm going to see Kat in Memphis. And if you guys are going to be in Memphis, then I'll see you in Memphis. Until we meet again. Bye.
If you're not a real Etta James fan, you might not know this song because this one's from the B-side, right? But it's okay. You can always Google it or ask Siri. She know everything. Full of trouble, heart full of sin, things as bad as they ever been. If trouble were money, I'd have more money than any man should. Well, I'm open for business in your neighborhood. The blues is my business and business is good. Say, if I had $1 for every broken heart, I'd be sipping fine wine and eating caviar. If trouble were my need, I'd have more money than any man should. Yes, I would. I'm open for business up in your neighborhood. Well, the blues is my business and business is good. Help me sing. Blues is my business and business is good. Y'all sing it. Blues is my business and business is good. Yeah. Blues is my business. Yeah. Blues is my business. I'm open for business in your neighborhood. The blues is my business and business is good. Bring on. world full of pain. I take the drama, but I won't take the blame. If trouble won my knee, I'd have more money than any man should. Yes, I would. I'm open for business in your neighborhood. Say the blues is my business and business is good. Help me out. Blues is my business and business is good. Blues is my business and business is good. Blues is my business and business is good. Say blues is my business and business is good. I'm open for business up in your neighborhood. The blues is my business and business is good. One more time. Blues is my business and business is good. Well, the blues is my business and business is good. Yeah, the blues is my business. Blues is my business. I'm open for business in your neighborhood. The blues is my business and business is good. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Funky Biscuit All-Stars.
Thank